When we look at detail tools, the first thing I'm gonna start with is my flower center. So this is just a larger center with some seeds around there. Place that right down in the middle. Hit it down. I'm not worried about going super deep right now because we're gonna have a few different steps to this. The next step, I'm gonna come back with what's called a center liner. And this looks a lot like my vertical thumbprint, except for this end here is concave. So that's gonna fit right around the edge of that center. If you don't have one of these, you can use your vertical line thumbprint or whatever you use for shading and get in here. We're just, the main thing is being careful to not mush down your seeds in that center or whatever tool you used for your actual center. I'm going to work through each petal here. Kind of lighter on the edge of that petal, and then I get a little bit heavier towards the middle. And that tool's tipped so it softens the back edge. And I'll kind of, again, I'm tipped a little bit more and hitting softer on the edge of that petal. And then as I go towards the center, I'm tipping back just a little bit more, hitting a little bit harder, and then tipping back a little bit as I come. That's going to help give a little bit more depth to that shading in there. Now that we have that shading, go back to my bevel. And I'll just use the same bevel that I beveled the outside with. If you have an extra steep bevel, is a great spot for it here as well, but I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the same bevel there. And I'm retouching up these flower petals and bringing them right back down to that center there. Again, being careful not to actually hit our flower center, those little seeds on the side. That just helps redefine those petals a little bit more. And then we can come back to the same flower center, make sure those seeds are lined up. And sharpen that up a little bit.